Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Layton K here for another episode of Kerbal Space Program. You're currently viewing the Space Center. No, I'm just kidding. You're in the Ship Collection Center, or Ship Creation, my bad. Because today we are going to go to the Badlands, which is it's a pretty far trick. Well, it's a pretty far-fetched trick to do. It's a pretty far trip. We're going to need quite a bit of battery power for our craft because we're going to have to do a lot of gliding. So, uh, the only reason that you're seeing this here and not from the space center area is because funny story. I started recording earlier, and I tried doing it in full screen, and apparently my game doesn't like it. It crashed like twice, and so I said, you know what, we're not going to do it. However, I'm really worried about this aircraft or spacecraft because well, I haven't tried it for one, but two, this thing can probably fall apart at any given second. So, without further ado, we're going to take the first test flight. And the reason why we have to go into space for this is as soon as we get this loaded up. Here we go. Any second now. Okay. The Badlands are actually over in this area. So, almost on the exact opposite end of the world. Making this a pretty difficult trip to get there. But I am prepared to do multiple attempts at this. And the reason I'm willing to do that is because... Oh, no. Okay, that's bad. Okay. Yeah, we done goofed on that one. Okay, so let's try this. How well can this aircraft fly? From what I'm seeing, not too good. We're gonna plow right into the ground. Yep. Okay, so... Oh, would you look at that? That's just beautiful. Okay, so anyways, as I was just about to say, I actually kind of forgot. That was a fail. We're probably going to have to take a much larger rocket and not quite so much a space plane. Unless we can get the jet engines before we get there. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry for the bad, slow talking. Oh god. Oh god, that's pain. Slow talking and everything. Right now it is 3 in the morning. But I was pretty busy today. So I couldn't quite get the KSP video up in time. So it's going to be a little bit late. 7.5 science from the KSC. The materials show little signs of change, though one of the samples appear to be judging you silently. Well, thank you. Okay, that's just a tiny bit of science that we can use. That is nothing. Can we get an EVA report 5.6? That's oh, we can get a surface sample from here. This substance is what the scientists yell at us for. Yell at us when we go into labs without cleaning our boots first. Interesting. Okay, so I guess all we can really do right now is recover our vessel. Well, the Badlands are actually going to be a rather tedious task to do. We have 100 science, so let's see what we can get. Wheels would probably be pretty beneficial. However, getting all this. Jet engines, better wings, everything. This is what we could use for long-term travel. Everything. $90 science and 90 science. This would allow us to, well, I'm gonna go for this. That way we can have some really good stuff. And if we get 160 science anytime soon, we can get some really good stuff. Oh, I can't believe I just tried doing that. Okay, so this being the case, I think it's probably best to start making an actual aircraft. It's going to be a actually rather primitive craft. Well, not primitive. What was I thinking? Simple. I bet simple, not primitive. She. We're going to need that, but first, let's get our science. Because what we're going to be doing is going to the mountain and getting that Science Junior. And trying to pick up anything that we may have missed. Fits in there snugly, even though that's kind of retarded to put that there. See, lift rating of 2, 1, 2. Okay. Can make a little arrow. Definitely going to need decent sized wings because lift is going to be our best friend. And oh, this is kind of an issue. Didn't really think of the engines. I know exactly where we're gonna put those. Our first jet power and jet power turboprop aircraft. Very primitive turboprops. No, we're not doing that. I don't know what to do here. Take these engine mounts. Oh, come on, work with me. There we go. That doesn't look too shabby. Okay, tail fin. We need some stability. There we go. Okay. Okay, you gotta work with me here, game. It's gonna have to work. So we have some. Oh, that just doesn't look right. We have. See, let's see our weight right there. So, it's not too shabby. Okay. Thinking about. Yeah, I'm definitely going. Oh, music. Gonna have to set that back just a little. Have another stability piece in there, and there we go. Cause this is probably gonna be very unstable. Hang on a second. Of course, we are going to need parachutes, because there's absolutely no way whatsoever we're doing any aircraft without parachutes, because we're going so good without any loss of pilots. We can deal with the loss of data, but we cannot deal with the loss of a pilot, especially with the funding being cut very bad for Kerbal Kind. I don't know why. I think it may have been something about green bean shortage or something. That's pointless. we don't need to go for design just yet. So, let's be taken off. You know what? I just realized it's not going to be Johnny Carville. It's going to be me. I'll be flying the first fighter jet style aircraft, and holy crap, is this going to be a very dangerous vehicle. That seems to be taking off very smoothly. Okay. Okay, very responsive. I do like this. It's going to be the first, well, not going to be, it is the first turbo engines, or basic jet engines. They're not the turbo jet engines. We'd be going much faster, and we'd probably be already dead. So, we're going to head to the mountains. There is our little exile. See if we can get any, what do you call it? Any little, signs here. 1.6. Going to keep that for now. Let's go for a crew report. Anything good? No. Okay. I'm afraid to speed this up because it's very possible that we could lose all stability in the aircraft. Okay, I sped it up a little bit. So, physics warp can affect the structural stability of a vessel. Be careful when using this on large ships. Okay, that wing's starting to, wonder why it was only doing it to that wing and not this one. That's very peculiar. Okay, yeah, we're not going to speed up with this aircraft because that was, quite dangerous. Let's see, Science Junior, what do we have for you? 17.5. That's a wrap. That's good for us right now. We're flying over the city. Don't have a city name for it yet. We'll just call this it's big. It's by the bay. Let's call it Bayview Harbor. That's why I name any big city near the ocean in any game I play. So it just could be for this. This is a massive one. It's like the entire nation. But as a tiny nation. Yeah, this is Bayview Harbor. We'll call it Bayview Harbor. Nice little harbor by the bay. That's its slogan. Now all we need to do is just make a bombing run over it. Yay! Scare the children. Okay, you're no good. You're no good. That actually leads to an issue because we only have one Science Junior, and we got pretty good research points for it. So I think what we gotta do is actually turn back because, quite frankly, this isn't going to do us a bit of justice. Ain't gonna do us one bit of good. I just keep on flying. So consider it just a test flight that ended very, very well so far. Actually, very well considering we used very little fuel. Been playing with the actual I've been playing with the rocket so long I forgot that this is this is good. But I don't know how well we're going to land this craft. I fear we might have to ditch a portion of it. Let's try and keep this in one piece now, shall we? Let's see. We have enough chutes to slow the craft down without doing major damage. Very stable. Oh yeah, very stable. It's my best buddy. He is very stable on everything he does. Oh boy. Hey, the stars are coming out. The stars just came out. It's now officially nighttime. Speaking of that, the clouds look a lot different. Okay, coming in for our final approach. Shutting down all engine thrust. This might be a little bit bumpy, but then again, this is the first attempted flight with this aircraft. And failure is not an option. Come on. Come on, there's enough lift. There should have been enough lift. Now, can we do this without losing our... Can we do this? We can do this without losing our science. Let's get this below 8. And successful. Very successful. Although we did lose the tail end of our craft. Everybody survived. Everybody's good. Take whatever we can get. Let's do a crew report. Nothing. Okay, you know what? Screw it. Recover the vessel. Can't do anything here. Got 19 science off that alone. Not bad. Okay, so I think what we should do is take that plane out for another spin. Actually make it to the mountains. From what I've seen, I'm going to try this, even though this could lead to the death of a... It could lead to the death of one of our guys. As risky as this is, it seemed to fly pretty well as a flying wing shape. However, this means we're going to have to push these to the back. Have another thing of wheel. Oh, God. Thing of wheels right here. We're gonna have to lace this entire thing with parachutes. Because if this doesn't work, I will be considered a monster. And if that's not enough parachutes to save... if it's not enough to save Johnny, there's nothing that can save Johnny. Okay. Let's take this flying wing test 1, Mark 1, and see how well it goes. Okay. Let her rip. Okay, aside from the weird frame rate issue, seems to be flying pretty well. Although I'm cutting down the throttle to half because she's definitely showing a lot of signs of instability here. Although, not gonna lie, it's actually cool to have a flying wing. Because, I've always found that the flying wing design being one of the most interesting. You know, like the Horton 229, or its actual name, the Gotha 229, flying wing bomber. I always found that one a very interesting aircraft. And wonder how it really would have changed the war if it had been mass-produced. Well, after thinking about it, actually, it probably would not have done that much of an impact, given that it would have came out so late in the war. But let's see. After that, I mean, if it wasn't for the HO-229, the B-2 would have never existed. And to be completely honest, that's one of the most badass looking bombers I have ever seen. I'm trying to think of any other flying wings besides the experimental Manta, which was a highly modified F-22. There was an American one right around World War II too. It was a Corvair something. I think it was a Corvair or a Vought. It's one of the two. It had like 6 or 8 rear-facing prop engines. I really can't explain it. It's something that definitely looked like something out of fiction. That's all I can really say about that one, because I haven't really done much quote-unquote research into it. But when it comes to like the HO-229, I do know that that one was supposed to be a full 6 bomber. I think is what it was called. It's supposed to carry like 6,000 kilos of bombs, fly 6,000 miles. And there was another 6, and I can't remember what it was. It definitely wasn't 6,000 kilometers an hour. That's definitely not the case. I really can't. I can't put my finger on what it was. Okay, we are here at our destination. So, try and get to the tip of there. This is probably going to end really badly, but it's worth a shot. Is what we do. Is probably going to tear our entire aircraft to shreds doing this, but oh boy, going to land on this. Can we land on this? Can we land on this? Told you I was going to tear this aircraft to shreds. Oh god, we're going to just miss it. Come on, up, 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 up. We can make it. Oh, we should not have done this at nighttime or in cloud cover. I can't see. I can't see. Oh god. Oh god. Thank god these brakes are like ungodly powerful. Okay. Crew report. I really don't want to get out of this thing because I feel really antsy, but oh god. Glitch. Let's take a surface sample. Here, the surface is mostly barren, snow, dirt, and rocks. You're very confident that if you looked under the snow, you'll find more dirt and rock. Would make sense. Okay, get back in here. Oh my god, that is no. Just I'm sorry, but this is recover the vessel. We're done here. We are not going anywhere. That's that's no. God, let that thing go. We know for certain we are losing our pilot. So, 26.6 science earned this mission. That's not bad. But we can get that. We could also get that, which would probably give her stability, but I think it's best if we save for that our landing gear. Or mobility enhancers and space exploration. I'm not sure what we should do. But what I am sure of is that this is the end of this episode. And I thank you guys for watching. And tune in next time where we will attempt to take on a trek to the Badlands using jet engines. Well, thank you guys for watching.